Alright. I think we're actually live now. Let's see.
Okay, well, I can't see your camera in Discord.
Well, yeah, you shouldn't be able to see my camera at all on Discord. Can't see my
Well,
OBS is what you mean.
You're not, yeah, you're not sharing your screen. There, homie. Hey, there it is.
You lied to me, sir.
I am now. Oh.
Alright, where's my YouTube app?
We're praying to the car gods, man. What are you doing? Get away from me, you psycho. Get out of my face. Let's turn this down.
Alright. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-doop-doo.
Doobie-doobie-doo-boo-doo-boo-boo.
I think we tested everything.
I think so.
If we can get it. Another 30 seconds before we flip over to the live view. Even though we're 30 minutes behind almost.
I hit it.
But it's not my fault this time.
No. Get away from my table. You're knocking crap off. What? Go. I don't want you up here. Can you not take a hint, sir? Go play with your pig or your beaver or Cookie Monster. Go get one of your toys instead of trying to bug me. No. Go, Bandit.
Whee! I'm gonna go ahead and switch this over so we can get this show on the road.
Let's get her dead, homie.
Well, bam! Hello there. Welcome to the future. Whoa. Just kidding. It's actually the past. And we started this 30 minutes ago. You're just now getting here. It took you so long.
I'm gonna have to revoke your membership. I'm sorry.
All right, y'all. Enough of the dad jokes, I guess.
It was Father's Day yesterday.
All right. Alright, so welcome to Raise Hale, Praise Dale podcast, where we talk about everything regarding the NASCAR Cup Series and a little bit of some other stuff too when we feel like it. I am VOODEUX48.
I'm JTDALLIS.
Yes. And I think that's good enough intro there, and I say we just get right on into this.
Let's roll it.
Well, bang! We here. We live. We're late.
Yeah, sorry. Give me this. Stop eating paper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
He's having fun with his little puppers over there.
Yeah, he's being a complete idiot today.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Always fun. But anyways, y'all know what we're going over this week. If you're not new here, you know how we roll. If you're new here, well, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button and the like button down below there so we get a little more visibility. We're
at 28, my dude.
I was about to say, yeah, we're 2 shy of 30. We are cranking.
Our next goal of 50, boy.
Yeah, we got to figure out what special episode we're going to do for 50.
Definitely.
But anyways, we're not there yet. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We do have another video that we do need to record. We just haven't been able to get around to recording it.
I've been so busy. I'm sorry, guys. It's my fault.
it will be part of our, I don't know what we're going to name it. I mean, it's technically a bonus episode, but I don't feel like bonus episode is the proper name for it.
Informative episode.
Yeah, like a NASCAR 101 episode or something.
Yeah.
We'll get to that soon. But for this one here, we're a little behind, so we're just going to jump straight into talking about some over the weekend stuff with our post-race breakdown. Well, bang. I don't know why I keep saying that.
Shebang.
Penalties for Sonoma. All right, we're done with those. On to the Iowa Corn 350. Wonder what track it was at.
Darlington?
I thought it was Bristol.
I thought it was Iowa.
Oh, well. Anywho.
So, Iowa Speedway. Oh, wait, I almost skipped one. It's been a Monday, guys. Sorry, you're going to have to bear with me on this one.
Monday.
MBM withdrew the number 66 of David Starr due to lack of sponsorship. Voodoo here was trying to get us to sponsor, but they just don't accept $5 as a
yeah, $5 wasn't gonna cut it.
So we didn't get to watch David race.
Yeah, but it's all right. Here they're coming back later on in the season to try again, so we'll see.
Definitely.
It's good to see them trying to get something going there, even though they're nowhere near being able to do full time.
No. Yeah.
Cup purse was a whopping $8,881,630.
Would like to have just 1%. That's all
Yeah. Got a special guest over there. If you can see him in the corner. Pushing his mic away from him because
Excuse me. Thank you. I'm glad you could be a guest on the show.
Yeah.
I should have started asking him questions about NASCAR.
Yeah.
Let's see. Kyle Larson got the pole with Ryan Blaney in second as far as qualifying. The number 2 of Brad Keselowski went to the rear. Excuse me, big bandit. No. Okay, Retta, just let him out. That's cool. When you opened it? Okay. Okay, yeah. You were trying to shut the door when you opened it. Okay. Anyway. Bad Brad had to go to the back because he was in his backup car, as well as Christopher Bell, as results. Problems in
another special guest.
I know. I've got plenty of special guests today, apparently.
Yeah. So stage 1 went to Ryan Blaney in that advance car. And then stage 2 went to Kyle Larson. So look at that. Pole in second place got stage 1 and stage 2. Reversed.
And stage 3.
Well, yeah, technically, but stage 3 is different here. It's not like Coca-Cola 600. Counts as a race win for some reason.
What?
Yep. So Ryan Blaney was finally able to pull one out, get him a W. So before we continue, that's 2 weeks in a row that the person that qualified in the second place has won the race.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. Jumping to tech status, no issues, no penalties.
There were several cars that went to the wind tunnel, though.
Yeah, and I from my understanding, none of them are getting penalties, but they're just trying to make sure that all the manufacturers are still on like a fair play system.
Yeah. So Chase Elliott, Ricky Stenhouse, Chris Bell, Bubba Wallace, Brad Keselowski, and Joey Logano.
For some reason, my graphics did not update on here.
Uh-oh.
Like the ones that I put in on the, I don't know why it's not.
Oh.
I can fix that real quick. I have the right graphics.
We have the technology.
I updated those notes at work, so I don't know why they didn't show here. Anyway, rookie of the week. Woohoo!
Okay, I see. Thank you.
We
Oh, it's so
we
soft. There you go.
we may have a difference of opinion this week. We'll
Quite
see.
possibly. I'll let you go ahead and start off by reading them.
All right. Well, Josh Berry, number 4, soon to be 34, possibly. Started in 3rd place and dropped back 4 spots to finish in 7th. Not terrible overall, I would say.
No, not terrible. Oh, Kaz Gralla in the 15 started 28th and finished in 33rd, making a difference of -5 spots.
Yeah. And also, -5 spots will be the 71 of Zane Smith. Started in 26th and finished in 31st.
And then you've got old Carson Hocevar. Started in 20th and moved forward 6 positions, being the only rookie to move forward, and finished 14th.
Yeah. This is where I think we might differ on who we're giving the old rookie of the RHPD rookie of the week status to. And,
Who you got?
I'm going with Josh Berry, only because he stayed in the top 10. I know he went backwards,
but he went backwards.
but he was 7 spots ahead of Carson Hocevar.
Now, I will give this to Josh Berry solely because he was in the top 10, and he did not, he started in the top 10 and did not lose it. He was my original pick, but for controversial reasons, Carson Hocevar kind of deserves it a little bit more because he started P20 and finished in the top 15. That's just my take on it, and I don't know.
Well, doesn't matter what we say because the point standings have Josh Berry jumping ahead of Carson Hocevar now in 21st place with 314 points.
Yep, and then Carson. Yeah, Carson Hocevar's second as far as rookies go. He's actually in 23rd, but he's got 302, which, if you don't math so well, it is -12 points from Josh Berry.
Yeah, and then the two. I don't even think these two. Sorry for the yelling. I don't even think these two need to be considered anymore. I think it's just going to be between Berry and Hocevar for the rest of the season.
Yeah. So do I. You know what's crazy? You don't. At least if you're like in my brain, I don't even really think about Hocevar all that much because he's one of those that kind of sneaks up. You get what I'm saying? Like at the end of the races, but Berry's driving style is more up front in your face. So like in my brain when I'm watching races, like, oh, Berry's a better rookie, and then we get to this segment every week, and I'm like, dang, Hocevar kind of, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
As far as rookies go, it's very tight race as far as Josh Berry and Carson Hocevar, and Zane Smith and Kaz Gralla, which Kaz kind of has a crutch because he doesn't race all races.
Yeah.
Zane Smith, I really don't know on that one.
Yeah, Zane Smith ain't been looking too good, but I got a feeling he's gonna
pop off.
I don't know if he'll. I'm kind of torn on if he'll keep a full cup ride for next season or if he'll drop back to Xfinity. Kind of torn.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyway,
well, on that note, time to announce our RHPD drivers for RHPD Motorsports. For those, it looks so good. For those of you who don't realize what we're doing, we've done, this is the third week that we've covered this. For our 25th or 25 subscriber episode, we created a fantasy team where we picked drivers, and our rule was we could only pick one driver from a team. So we picked Tyler Reddick. So if we were, let me
Words.
get my words. Yes, I'm sorry, guys. So since we picked Tyler Reddick, we could not turn around and pick Bubba Wallace. Same thing with like Kyle Larson. If we picked Kyle Larson, we couldn't turn around and pick William Byron. So that was our rule. And as you can see, we have 4 drivers picked, and our numbers are off to the right of them. If you're watching, if you're not, I'm going to read them to you. So Ryan Blaney placed first this weekend.
Wow.
And I know this is the second week that we've got a winner.
Yeah, last week Larson won for us.
Oh yeah, so our race team's doing pretty good.
This week was kind of shady.
It was a little bit, but we're on a 2-win streak. That's all I'm saying.
Well, now every single one of our drivers has at least 1 win this season.
Exactly. So, anyway, Ryan Blaney is in our car, our number 62 car, and he placed first this weekend at Iowa.
Tyler Reddick's in our 63 and managed to get a whopping 22nd place finish.
And our best driver this week, just kidding, is Kyle Larson in our number 64 car, and he placed 34th.
Yeah, I think that's kind of Larson's fault for trying to squeeze it 3 wide a little too early on the race. But
Facts.
Anywho, we're going to have a driver's meeting with him and talk that over. Get him geared back up to get another win. And then old bad Brad Kozlowski in our mainstay number 65 flagship. That's the word I was trying to think of. Got himself a top 10 as well. So that's nice.
Also, I forgot to ask you before, but do we have a different thing to reveal? Or did you upload it?
I did not put it on our slides. No.
Okay.
With that being, you sent it to me on Discord, right?
Yes.
Yeah, if I go and try and pull it up now, it's gonna take your camera away.
Fine. Yeah, that's fine. So anyway, we will probably reveal it next week.
Yeah, maybe we'll do a special and have 2 different schemes going. Who knows?
Well, we can change. We can change the number on one of them if you want to.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Where we go? Yeah.
Yeah. So
points standings.
With our RHPD Motorsport, you may be asking, what is the point of this? Well, at the end of the season, we are going to put our points that we have gathered as a team, and that's points that drivers have earned with their respective actual teams. And we're going to put our team up against all the other teams and see where we place as far as like team standings. So are we going to beat out Hendrick? Are we going to beat out Penske? Stuff like that. And then next year we plan on doing this where we won't have a 6-month head start. So it'll be a little bit more even. But
technicalities.
Standing. Yeah, right.
We only get a 4-month head start, not 6. Jeez.
Right. Standing right now, we've got Kyle Larson sitting in the 2nd position as far as point standings. And again, he's in our 64 car. He's got 583 points with 8 points behind the leader. That's 6 starts, 3 wins,
16
and
starts, not 6.
I'm sorry, I thought I said 16. 3 wins and 8 stage wins.
One of those being from this past weekend.
Yes, sir.
Dropping down to 6th place, which he's lost 2 spots. Dropping down to 6th, because I think he was in 4th last week. In our 63 is Tyler Reddick, 527 points, 64 points behind the leader, and he has 17 starts, a race win, and 3 stage wins.
And we're really going to have a driver's meeting about his race suit. That was unacceptable. All right, dropping down one more position in the point standings. In 7th, we've got our 62 Ryan Blaney with 501 in total points. That's 90 behind first place, and he's got 17 starts, 1 win, and 2 stage wins.
And he actually is our most improved driver of the week, because last week he was 12th in the standings.
Oh, yeah.
Big old jump. And then
locked himself into the playoffs.
Yeah. Dropping to 9th place. So all 4 of our drivers are in the top 10. That's kind of nice. And our flagship 65, again, Bad Brad Kozlowski with 498 points. 93 points back from the leader. 17 starts with 1 win, but no stage wins yet. We got to get that 0 off of the board.
Yes, sir.
Lots of talking to these drivers to do. Get them geared up to get something going.
Oh, the voices in my head is super excited.
Bet. Not like she has it painted on her nails or nothing.
Yeah, she does. Hey, that's cold.
Yeah. So that's our Raise Hale, Praise Dale Motorsports segment.
Yes, sir.
And now, because we are awesome, we're going to bring you the weekend winners video, so you don't have to watch it on YouTube until after the video, so you can give us some more views on it. Did I just confuse you with that?
No, I'm sorry. I was arguing with my daughter. I'm sorry.
Gotcha. You just had like a strange look on your face. I thought I said something confusing.
I'm sorry.
Here's your weekend
I
winners
didn't
video.
hear a single word you said. I was too busy trying to get her to do her cheers in the other room.
Gotcha. All right. Well, here is the weekend winners video.
Okay.
You know what the solution is, mate?
What's that?
Internal combustion. It's the solution to everything. Speed and power.
I forgot to take the cap cut out. That's my bad.
It'd be all right. We ain't got no big bucks to spend on technology around here, so.
Well, that and it's just the easiest way to make it, honestly.
Yep.
But anyway, on to our playoff prediction update.
Which this, why didn't this update either? What the hell? It's like updated half of them, but not all of them. So confused. Wonder how much this is gonna happen throughout the day.
Oh, that's weird. I thought I had more.
No, we're even. Remember?
Well, that's annoying.
we evened out last week.
Yeah, but
Or
I
no,
thought
2
one
weeks
of
ago we evened out. When,
Yeah. You had Blaney and I did. Right?
No, we both had Blaney.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Your notes just kind of threw me through a loop for some
Well, that's
reason.
because it like only halfway updated. I'm hoping it's
Yeah, that was weird. Okay.
yeah. I'm scrolling through the rest of them to see what else is jacked up. It looks like
Well,
everything
then
else is good.
I'm going to
Still
go ahead and
weird.
cover this.
Yeah.
With our driver Blaney securing a win in a playoff spot that put both of us up +1, and as we just talked about how what was it, 2 weeks ago we were tied with 7 drivers in the playoffs right now, which I want to point out is way over half.
Yeah.
No, never mind.
It's one under half.
It's one under half. Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. It's a Monday. I'm sorry.
We're getting there though. we
yeah, for some
got
reason-
more picks on both sides of ours that are technically above the cut line right now, but that doesn't count because they're not locked in yet.
Yep. So as it sits right now, Voodoo and I both have 8 picks in. Currently we both have 10 picks locked in. And where our list differed as far as who's already locked in is well, neither one of us had Daniel Suarez, and Voodoo is the only one to select Bad Brad, and I was the only one to put Austin Cindric in.
Yeah,
So
that's why we're even right now.
yeah. Which, if I remember right, our list did not differ that much, honestly.
I think we only had, what, 3 or 4 drivers that were different on each of our lists?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Which...
we both got one of our one-offs that the other one didn't pick that
Yep.
locked in.
Man, his notes got me all hopeful, and then he just had to destroy my hope.
Well, that's because I copied it from when Austin Cindric locked in.
Good. Yeah, for the listeners and the viewers that can't, we have notes every week. You'll hear us refer to them, and it's all because Voodoo takes the time to do them, and it's not totally because I'm lazy or anything. But I put stuff on there that I really don't like. When I'm writing my notes, I don't think about. And this week, apparently, some of them messed up, and I think it's hilarious. But he originally the notes had where I was 8. I had 8 picks in, and he had 7. So I thought I was ahead.
Nope.
And
wrong.
I was not.
And now jumping forward to this weekend coming up, which is the last race we get to cover before we're in person at the race.
Heck yeah, I'm super excited.
That's crazy, man. Anywho,
I know.
Race Day Horizon.
All right. You want to take the Friday, or you want me to?
I can take Friday. It's fine.
Go for it.
All right. So obviously this weekend is New Hampshire, or Loudon if you're a jerk. USA Today 301 is your main race for this weekend. But anywho, Friday, we got a small day. Not much is televised. 2:30 p.m. you got modified practice, which is not televised. 4:05 p.m. you got Xfinity practice and qualifying.
Hey, I don't know if it's on the recording or anything, but you're cutting in and out on mine. Your audio is.
Ooh. Let's hope it's not on here. I'll start over because I wasn't paying attention to the audio to make sure it was coming through. Anyways, New Hampshire this weekend. Friday at 2:30 in the afternoon, you got modified practice, which will not be televised. At 4:05, you got Xfinity practice and qualifying, which will be on USA. And then at 5:45 p.m., you got modified qualifying, which of course will not be televised. Beep.
All right. Let's see here. We've got Saturday at 12:35. You got Cup practice and qualifying on USA. I think all of Saturday is going to be on USA. So at 3,
not completely correct, sir.
What
There's one event that will not be on USA. I
don't see any event
at 6:30 p.m.
Oh, okay. For some reason there's a column break. That's weird. Okay.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to be like split up, you know.
I got you. Anyway, at 3 p.m. the Xfinity pre-race on USA. At 3:30 p.m. the Xfinity race, with the first stage being 45 laps, second stage being 45 laps, and the final stage being 110, making a total of 200 laps. Of course, we'll be on USA. And now there's a chance of showers, high of 85, 35% chance of rain, and wind. Oh my lord, 4 to 7 mile per hour winds coming from the south. I cannot speak.
And
at 6:30, yeah, I know. I was combining my thoughts so I didn't get tongue-tied again. At 6:30 p.m., a modified race will be 100 laps. It will be on flow racing. Of course, there's the chance of showers, high of 80, 28 to 35% chance of rain, and 3 to 4 mile per hour winds coming from the southeast.
All right. Next up.
Sunday.
Beautiful.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful. Like it. 2 o'clock in the afternoon is your Cup pre-race. And then 2:30 p.m. is your actual race with first stage 70 laps, second stage 115 laps, and the final stage is 116 laps for a grand total of 301 laps.
Oh, yeah.
And unfortunately, there's still a chance of showers. The high has dropped down to 78, a 38% chance of rain, and 6 to 8 miles per hour winds from the southwest. Rain, rain, rain. That means it's NASCAR race weekend.
Unfortunate. But some notable entries for Sunday are Kaz Gralla in the 15 and the return of Ty Dillon in the 16.
Yep. 36 cars showing up this weekend. Some no open cars. Kind of sucks, but
Yep.
I think we get to see some at Nashville. Maybe.
Yep.
All right, so our drivers without a win list is one
Everybody
driver
that did.
short.
Yep. Everybody that didn't have a win the last few times we covered,
Except
minus
for
Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney's no longer on here, but he was the shortest stint. So
Yep.
now Corey LaJoy is up to a whopping 253 starts without a win.
Woo.
Surprised he still
All right.
has a cup race, cup car,
So for the
cup seat,
yeah, I know.
whatever you want to call it. I can't speak words either.
Sometimes I'm wondering if it's him or if it's just the car or what's going on. I mean, because Corey LaJoy, I mean, I got to meet Corey LaJoy. I've got a signature on my thing. He seems pretty chill. So I don't know if that's just he's just there to collect a paycheck or what.
I don't know.
But-
Did you see that incident at the race this weekend where all 3 of the Spire cars got into each other?
No.
No? Well, that's why LaJoy wound up in the wall. 77 got into the 71, and the 71 got into the 7. Yeah,
Oof.
it was fun. Anywho,
Man. I actually did research for this next segment.
who you got?
Okay, so
You
I
all
got 2.
prepared and stuff.
I've got 2. Okay. I've got Truex Jr. and Christopher Bell. I am almost 100% sure Toyota is going to take it.
Christopher Bell. Who even is that? I'm
Oh,
kidding.
you know who.
Nah, I think I'm gonna have to go with you on this one. And if you're pulling 2 drivers, I will agree with you on Truex. But I'm gonna have old Bad Brad get him another W.
That's the wrong car. Well, I have Bell's New Hampshire win somewhere, but I'm not looking for it right now. So you picked Bad Brad and Truex, huh?
Yeah.
Man,
I'm kind of giving up on Busch getting a win.
do you think? Okay, so I know we haven't really talked about it, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be coming up. Well, yeah. Well, we'll talk about it here in a minute. Sorry.
Yeah.
we'll talk about it here in a minute.
Anyways, those are our picks for the race coming up. You want to make your picks?
Yeah.
Check out our fantasy league on NASCAR.com. Tis Raise Hale, Praise Dale podcast. HALE. Yep.
And it has to say podcast or it's not ours. And the password is all lowercase RHPD2024.
Yes, sir.
And if you somehow come on top of Trash Can's reign of terror,
Right.
you will receive a 164 diecast from the Lionel Race Shop that you pick, and we will send to you. But that's not our only giveaway, and time is ticking.
Now you got more time on this fantasy league one here, but this
You
other
got
one
some
that he's
years.
about to come up with, you don't got much time left. You got a whopping 2 Mondays left.
Yeah. Well, technically, not even a whole episode of 2 Mondays. You got next week's episode, and then on that following week, we're drawing, and there is only 2 people that are signed up for this giveaway. And if you're probably thinking, if you're new here, you're like, what the heck are they talking about? So earlier in the season, I got to go to Texas, and I picked up a bunch of stuff off the track. I'm talking hero cards. I got some autographs, it was a bunch of stuff. And then the very next week, Voodoo got to go to Talladega, and he picked up a couple of autographs, some stuff. And if you haven't pieced together, not next week, but the week after, we're meeting up in Nashville. So this will be the first time we've met up in person. We're going to have a whole bunch of videos come out. We're going to have some fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Hopefully, if we're not ready to kill each other by the end of this, as Voodoo likes to say.
Yeah. We'll see if Raise Hale, Praise Dale continues.
So we are drawing on July 1st. That is when we're drawing for the winners for this giveaway. And we know of 3 or 4 signatures that's going to be in it that we know of already.
Yeah.
Some hero cards, free ice cream, and whatever else we pick up at the track. Who knows? We might end up throwing a die cast in there. You never know. We will bring everything out and show you before we draw.
We'll probably have it laid out, honestly, for that episode that night.
Yeah,
Because
that's what I was talking about.
we're gonna be together, probably on a couch. Hopefully there'll be a coffee table that we can kind of lay everything out in front of us on. Just have it like sitting there front and center.
I thought we were doing the hot tub episode.
That's a bonus episode, man.
Oh, that's a bonus.
That one you gotta pay extra for.
Find us on a fans account. You know what I mean?
Otter fans, yep.
Otter fans, yeah. NASCAR fans, that's what it's called. Yeah.
Yeah, to get into that giveaway before we draw for it, you don't have much
Hang
time.
Hey, Voodoo, I will be right back. I hear screaming outside of my door. Let me go check that out.
Yeah, you should probably do that. But anyways, to get into that giveaway, all you gotta do is jump into chat here or in the comments below this video or on any of our other videos and just comment your favorite NASCAR Cup Series track. That will get you entered. Like he said, we only got 2 people entered at the moment, so it's a 50-50 chance for those guys. If you want to snag your chance, then go ahead and get your comments in. Get into that drawing. And like I said, we're gonna find a few handfuls of hero cards. And quite a bunch of other stuff. So looking forward to that. Some stuff that we don't even know what's in there yet because obviously we haven't attended Nashville yet. Got a special guest on the webcam over there. So jumping forward after talking about our giveaways, we're going to go to all of our updates section, which is our trackside trends. All right. So the next update that we have to talk about are the charters. You know, this is a big issue that's been going on for quite some time, and I don't think that we have a resolution yet. So I want to say it was a couple weeks back that NASCAR handed out a proposal to the teams for them to view. Has not been announced that any of the teams have signed it or agreed to it or anything like that. But Adam Stern reported that the teams do not want to start their own racing league because they believe that NASCAR would move on without the likes of big name teams like Hendrick or JGR if they so decided to be like, hey, I'm not coming to this race, I'm not coming to that race, blah blah blah. So teams are like, yeah, NASCAR will just keep rolling without us. I mean, obviously you'd lose quite a bit of some superstars and whatnot, but the other thing is some of the bigger teams are worried that the smaller teams, for example, like Front Row, are ready to take NASCAR's offer, despite an alliance that they have set up that all 15 teams would stick together in negotiations. Like I mentioned, Front Row announced that charter purchase from Stewart Haas, so that could be that potential move to agreeing to the charter system dealios.
Sorry, I have no idea what that was about.
We'll see how those charter negotiations work out.
Oh, we're talking about charters. Okay.
Um,
So we talked about. Have you talked about where are we at? Have you talked team changes yet?
nope. I've only talked about the highlighted part at the moment.
Okay.
So 2025 schedule was supposed to be released, I want to say a week or so ago, but they had some finalizations that they didn't have in place yet, so we're still waiting to hear what's going to come of that.
Yes, sir.
Now we can talk about some team changes.
Okay. So, team changes. Of course, we've got the, if you haven't heard because you've been living under a rock, Martin Truex is officially stepping away from a full-time season after this season. And what I was going to bring up earlier is, do you think that Busch will be coming back to JGR?
I know. I thought we talked about this last week, but I'm gonna say no. And the reason why I say that is because of kind of how he left. JGR kind of works differently than most teams as far as their sponsorships. They like to go for one sponsor for like the whole entire season type deal.
I know. I wish Chris Bell would. Don't get me wrong. I like the DeWalt car, but I wish he would find some other sponsors every now and then.
Yeah. So with that being said, that along with was that last week? Early last week, I want to say. No, early last week or early the week before. Anyways, recently Kyle Busch went in. I guess you could say halvesies on purchasing a Chevy dealership. So I don't know how he would flip back to Toyota and own a Chevy dealership at the same time.
Well, I mean, those dealerships don't really have anything to do with what team they're running for. That's his own that'd be like his truck team. You know what I mean? Like he can't really. He owned a Chevy truck team before when he raced for JGR. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was a lower series though. But yeah, I can get your point on that.
Yeah, like just because. Okay, hang on. Sorry. Hey, either you go to your room or you be quiet.
I'm already in my room. I'm not being quiet.
You go to your room and be quiet. Anyway, you know, those dealerships and stuff, they're strictly business deals. I mean, I don't see where that has anything to do with his. I mean, unless it's just in his contract that he can't own a Chevy or any other manufacturer besides whatever he's driving.
Yeah. So what you're saying is next season you're gonna have the 11, the 18, the 20, and the 54.
I honestly.
I mean, you can't bring Kyle Busch back to JGR and not put him in the 18.
So the way that I now that this has come out, right, I can see Gragson going to the 19.
I can see that too.
He's already got the Bass Pro sponsor. He's already connected. His team is going bye-bye.
Yeah. But I know this is jumping ahead a little bit. There are some rumors floating around that Noah Gragson and that Bass Pro Shops is going to be jumping to a third car at RCR.
Yes, but isn't our well? I don't know on that one. I could see. I could honestly see him going to RCR more than I could Joe Gibbs. But at the same time, I could also see where Gibbs is wanting to get him because he already has that Bass Pro sponsor. That's a major sponsor in the sport.
Yeah. I got a feel. I had on our silly season episode that we did, I had Chase Briscoe going to the Wood Brothers. I feel like this announcement from Truex is going to change that trajectory. And I think Briscoe is going to wind up over there in that 19.
Again, this pulls back to, I mean, Briscoe had some good runs this weekend. You know, he was in, second there for a while. I just don't see him going to, like, JGR. And I'm going to say this, and I think you'll understand what I'm saying. I don't think he's a good enough driver to pull that off.
Yeah, maybe. It's all speculation right now, just rumors and stuff going around. But in all honesty, they could pull somebody up from Xfinity to fill that seat. No telling. But I could see where the Noah Gragson Bass Pro Shops relationship kind of fits in with that 19.
Yeah.
But
I could just see
Bass Pro Shops also sponsors other race teams as well. So
I honestly could see. Okay, so this Truex retiring kind of throws my Denny prediction out the window because I don't see Joe Gibbs letting Denny and Truex go at the same time.
I mean,
maybe.
I'm telling. Maybe
But
JGR is
at
the
the
next one to shut down.
I hope not, dude. JGR's been around forever.
Yeah.
I don't see them shutting down. I'm gonna say that. I really don't. I see them maybe pulling like Corey Heim up, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe Austin Hill. I could see them pulling people up from Xfinity before I see them shutting down.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's not even a hint of rumors of them shutting down. I was just throwing that out there.
Yeah. Like I said, I could see them pulling like a major player just because it's Joe Gibbs. You know what I mean? That'd be like Hendrick.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I sent you a text. I don't know why I'm yawning so much tonight. But anyways, I sent you a text earlier of a rumor floating around.
did you? I don't
Pretty
think
sure I
you
did. It was like
Are you sure it was a text or was it a Discord message?
oh yeah. So I don't know how accurate this is, but it was on Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt. But somebody posted that Chase Briscoe to the 19 expected announcement within the next week.
I don't think you sent that to me, buddy.
It's well, you can't see it on my screen, but yeah.
That's a bright phone screen.
5:39 p.m. is the timestamp on it.
And you sent it to me through a text?
Yeah.
I don't have a text from you that says anything like that. Which,
it's an
to be fair,
X.com post.
Oh, okay. I did something. Hang on.
Anyways, well, we'll see if that has any truth to it before our next episode, it seems like. If that was accurate, that is.
Right.
It may not be. something that is solid information. For the Chicago Street Course, you got Joey Hand jumping into RFK's number 60 car.
The Project 60 or Stage 60, that's what it was.
Yeah. He's going to have, obviously, the buildsummaries.com 60 on there.
Yes, sir.
And then
we've already
new sponsors for this weekend coming up.
All right. So for the USA Today 301, starting with the number 14, Chase Briscoe is running a Zep car, which is like a cleaning product, if you don't know.
Yeah.
They sell it at Lowe's.
Kaz Gralla is going to have a new scheme. He's not going to have that N29 Capital Partners. He's going to have a meat and bone scheme.
That would be interesting. Cool. Ty Dillon, coming in the 16, will have a Car Bravo scheme.
And old Bubbles in the 23 going to have a DraftKings scheme.
I
ready
can
for
see where
that greenness to hit the
cool.
ground.
Yeah, I can see where that would be pretty cool. And then you got Todd Gilliland running the Griot's Pickles. I think is that how you say it? Griot's?
I'm assuming either that or Grillos, which sounds weird.
Yeah,
They did tease this scheme, although they haven't fully revealed it, but his scheme is definitely green and has the look of being a pickle mobile.
Heck yeah, I'm gonna have to get it then.
Another not so loved Stewart Haas racer, the number 41 of Ryan Preece, gonna run a Mohawk Northeast scheme, whatever that is.
Yes, sir. And then you got Recky Spinout Jr. running his Kroger Kleenex 100-year scheme.
We'll see how different that one looks. Now this next one's kind of fun because we get to see it at Nashville in person.
Yeah, brother.
Legacy Motor Club signed a deal with Massey Motor Freight. 6 races that they'll sponsor, both John Hunter Nemechek and Eric Jones, and of course they're starting at Nashville. Woohoo! So we'll see primary schemes on both of them. But for the entire rest of the season, Massey Motor Freight will be an associate sponsor on the 42. That'd be cool.
Yeah. I want to point out, have you seen how many sponsors John Hunter's pulling this season?
Well, most of the ones he runs with in Xfinity have come up with in the Cup.
Yeah, I'm glad he signed Legacy. I wish they would just run a little better.
Yeah, they're still struggling, but hopefully they'll improve next season. We'll have to see. Next, we do actually have a new paint scheme to reveal for you guys. We haven't been able to do in a while. Now this is for New Hampshire this weekend. I can find where I put it.
My buddy Cole would love this scheme. This is his driver. Got Joey Logano's Hunt's Brother Pizza. It looks almost like every other Hunt's Brother Pizza, except instead of green, it's red.
It's exactly what it is. It is its exact paint scheme from before, except where you saw the green is now red, except for the logo. The logo is still the same. And the door number colors have actually changed. They're white now.
Oh, wow. It's almost like somebody got really lazy at Penske and was like, you know what? We're just going to make it red and slap the logo all over it.
I kind of like it better than the green one, to be honest.
But I agree. I do like it better than the green. But it still looks super lazy to me. Like, if you have a machine to make all these really cool schemes, why would you just make a car red and slap a logo on it? Like, I get it if you were painting it. I understand that, but like, this is all vinyl. You know what I mean? You might have like some red swooshes in there, but other than that, it's very boring.
Yeah.
This will never make the hot schemes highlight. I promise.
Maybe it's red hot for New Hampshire, and he's gonna get him a W. I doubt it.
Like,
but
were they trying to like emulate the lobster that they get or something?
I don't know.
No, you don't get what? Which one am I? Is it clocks at New Hampshire? Or is it lobsters?
Yeah, they got the lobsters up in New Hampshire.
Okay,
But I mean, I guess technically it would be Maine, is where is big for lobster. I mean, they're not far off from there.
I'm talking about the trophy.
Oh, I'm not
I
sure.
can't remember what trophy they get. I thought it was the lobster. I could be wrong.
Maybe. Anywho, that is Joey Logano's scheme for this weekend. If you're looking for what the rest of the drivers will be racing with for that race, probably Wednesday afternoon or Thursday morning is when we'll be able to put that video out on our YouTube channel for you.
Shout out to Voodoo for making those paint scheme videos, because his last video got over 120 views, and I'm pretty happy about it.
Did it?
Yeah, it was like 123 last I checked, something like that.
I got to go do research.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up right now.
Well, so am I.
Your Iowa series has 133 views and 1 like.
Only one?
Yes, sir.
Come on, y'all guys got to do better for me.
If it makes you feel any better, my weekend winners that I posted about 8 hours ago only has 30 views on that one.
Yeah.
I think it's got more on TikTok, but
well, I mean, it just about doubled the Sonoma schemes.
Yeah.
Our 25 sub video only has 5 views.
Heck yeah.
Oh,
okay.
It's all good.
It's okay. It's better than when we started.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Because we now have 28 subscribers, boy.
Yeah. Looking for more. So y'all people that are watching right now and aren't subscribed, go ahead.
Hit that subscribe and like button, and hit that little bell to get notified when we're posting.
Yep, it has nothing to do with Christopher Bell. Just, yeah.
You can hit it if you like Christopher Bell or don't like him. I mean, it doesn't matter to me.
All right. All right. So to our
S cubed.
Yeah, that. Gotta stop freaking yawning tonight.
I know it's spreading. All right, I have the older scheme tonight, and I have chosen the 2007 Martin Truex Jr. Sorry guys, if you hear the pig in the background, the Bass Pro Shop / Tracker Boats car. This is the season that they changed to the car of tomorrow. I think like halfway through it, wasn't it?
It was something weird like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, there is the picture of the car tomorrow. And then the one before that is the Gen 4, I think is what they're called. Anyway, what makes this scheme so awesome is not only you can kind of see the nod in some of his newer cars to this car, because this is when he landed the Bass Pro Shops sponsor. But he also got his first win in this car in Dover, and his first pole in this car at Texas. And I thought it was fitting, seeing as he just announced that he will be retiring. And I think it's kind of cool that he will retire in a Bass Trackers / Bass Pro Shops scheme, as well as he's ran it his whole career. Also, I think that Truex running the number 1 was my favorite era of Truex. That's just me. No, I didn't get the 1 signed. I got the 19 signed. I do have a Truex 1 though. I have 1 or 2 of them actually. But yeah, so 2007, he had 7 top 5s and 14 top 10s. So not a bad season, honestly.
Yeah. Pretty car too. Kind of reminds me of
Dale.
yeah.
Yeah, some Earnhardt stripes. Yep, that's what it made me think of too. Speaking of which, do we know anything about that? I haven't seen anything if he got the copyright or not.
They are officially applying for it now because old Teresa did let it expire.
The Wicked Witch of NASCAR let it expire, huh? And that means if he is granted, hopefully next season, even if it is an Xfinity, we might see a red and black Budweiser number 8, and I am looking forward to it so hard. Anyway,
I got some high hopes for that one.
Oh yeah.
All right, so that's his then scheme. Jumping to my now scheme. I don't know why we still call it then and now, even though we changed it from then and now to Slick Scheme Spotlight. I chose to go with a different number 1, and that would be Ross Chastain.
The scheme's a little corny.
Yeah. I broke our streak of 3 in a row of Brad Keselowski.
What are you chewing on?
But yeah, this loveliness is adorned with ears of corn and high quality images, and even a bush can that looks like it's got some corn on it too. Old bush light on the side there.
This gives me like, so since Chastain has taken the bush. Oh my lord, hang on.
English.
Since Chastain has gotten the Bush sponsor, it's like I don't know what it is with the Bush people, but their schemes are some of like the best schemes I've seen. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, take a look at freaking Harvick's Bush schemes. Some of them were like awesome. Like, he had one with a dog on it. The fish one of Chastain was great. This one makes me think of like the green one that Harvick ran. I mean, they just, in my opinion, it's of course my opinion, Bush Light, those cars have just awesome schemes. They're just different. I guess that's why they're awesome. You know what I mean? It's not like the standard, like, here's a solid color and some lines with a number, and you know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think it also helps that they got on board with Trackhouse, because I think the Trackhouse designers are teaming up with
there's some kind of special. Like, take a look at Suarez's like Luchador orange car. That one was a good one.
Yeah. Which Ross Chastain will be running the old Kubota this weekend.
Suarez teased that he will too.
What's up?
I seen on Twitter that Suarez was teasing that he'll run the orange Kubota again.
Yeah, he ran it this past weekend.
That might be where I seen it then. That's my bad.
Brought the tractor to Iowa to harvest the corn, you know? Anywho, Ross Chastain started in 17th, finished in 11th, so not a terrible day for him.
I definitely miss 2022 Ross though.
Yeah. But that's our Slick Scheme Spotlight.
And with the end of that,
you know what to do.
End of the episode.
Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun jazz.
Oh yeah. And it is my turn this week, isn't it?
Yeah. If I have the now scheme, you get the outro.
That's what I was thinking. All right. So, thank you guys once again for riding shotgun with us on this amazing episode of Race Hale, Praise Dale. Remember, the checkered flag might fall, but the excitement never ends. So until next time, keep the pedal to the metal and the passion for racing burning bright. This is Race Hale, Praise Dale signing off. Catch you in the next turn. Bye-bye.
Bye.